Hi guys, welcome back to my video. This is going to be my fragrance review for One Direction's, I think this is You and I. This is their second fragrance. They have 4 of them. This is their second fragrance. As you can see, it says You and I by One Direction. This is the 3.4 ounce bottle, I believe, here. If we can zoom in here. Yeah, it's the 3.4 ounce, if you can see that. Sorry, it's not too clear. Let's see if I can get it better. There you go. You can barely see it's 3.4 ounce. This is actually, it's a different fragrance. The bottle, I'm not a big fan of the bottle. I think it's kind of cheesy looking. And you take the lid off and it has like a little ring. So I think they kind of took that off of the Vera Wang Princess bottle thingy. But yeah, it's got like a little ring in it. It doesn't fit on my finger, obviously. It's kind of cute. But yeah, it doesn't stay on. It makes a really like annoying noise. But the bottle's okay looking. I think they could have went into better detail with their bottle. Honestly, in my opinion, it's a little tacky. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little tacky. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into what the fragrance notes are in this fragrance. So, all right, let me bring this in a little bit more. Top notes include mango and grapefruit. The mid notes include osmanthus, orchid, peony. Base notes include musk, praline, and sandalwood. So those are the notes in the fragrance. Seasons to wear this fragrance. This fragrance is best suited for spring and summer. It is a lighter fragrance. That's why I would consider it more of a spring and summer fragrance. Plus, with all of the notes that are in there, that's why I would stick with it. Fragrance lasting hours on this, I'm not very happy with this fragrance. This fragrance does not have a good projection. I literally have to spray 20 sprays to get anything out of this fragrance. Even with spraying it 20 times, you only get about 2 hours projection. It's very weak projection, so the fragrance does not last on the skin very long. 2 hours. Fragrance projection is very light. It's not one of those ones that's going to actually get you a lot of compliments, but it's an okay fragrance. As far as repurchasing this, probably not going to happen because I'm not really impressed with the performance and the longevity of it. I'm just basically trying to get through this. This would be a nice fragrance for like, I wouldn't consider it a going out fragrance. It's basically a fragrance that you could wear like if you're going to go grocery shopping, something regular. If you work in a nursing environment, that's fine. You can do that too because this isn't going to be offensive in any way, shape, or form. I think you could pull it off in the nursing facilities, but it's not really a fragrance that's going to get you many compliments. It's not one that's going to be groundbreaking as far as in the compliment department. If you're wanting something like that, you probably want to stick with a little bit more expensive fragrance. This fragrance, I think, when I worked at Kohl's, I was able to get this for like $3, but I think for 3.4, you're probably looking at maybe $20 or less. I'm not 100% sure. But, I mean, it's just another addition to my fragrance collection, but I do want to try to get through this because it's not one of my favorites. On a conclusion scale of this fragrance, as far as the packaging, I would give it a 4 out of 10. As far as the performance and projection of the fragrance, it's getting a 2 out of 10. It's just not there. It's kind of actually depressing. I don't know what they used, but they didn't use very good ingredients. I wouldn't repurchase this fragrance again. After this fragrance is done, I will not repurchase it. But yeah, 4 for packaging and 2 out of 10 for performance. So that's my feelings on One Direction's You and I. And this, I think, is their second fragrance because I know they have 4. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and then we'll go ahead and do our next weekly review. I'll pull another fragrance card out of the thing here, and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Next week's fragrance selection is going to be, and you can see all the cards in here. There's a lot of cards, lots of cards. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. All right, so I'm gonna pull here in about a second. All right, so the next fragrance card that I pull out will be the card that we're gonna be using for next week's fragrance review. And it will be, let's see, bring this up a little. So next week's fragrance review is going to be on, there we go. Okay, I got a card. Here we go. It's going to be on Villain. And this is, I think, by Ed Hardy. But this is going to be next week's fragrance review. This has the red bottle with the mermaid on it. So this will be next week's fragrance review. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. All right. And as always, guys, never settle for second best. You deserve to be number one. Always remember that. Love you guys. Have a good night.